Hey guys, what's up? It's AB Trades here. We're going to be doing our stocks to watch out for tomorrow video. We're going to be real quick and real sweet so I don't waste your time. Alright guys, so as always, we start off with SPY, which is the S&P 500 ETF, because it's basically the market and determines where all the big name stocks go. So we're seeing here we have this strong resistance, or at least we did, and have an all-time high at around 293.95, around that area where this red line is. Now we're seeing we're actually breaking above and making a new all-time high. What we're going to be looking out for here is to see if we can continue this uptrend, continue to push up higher to make new all-time highs, or if we're going to see a nice pullback just to verify that that all-time high was indeed a resistance. We're going to come back and test it as a support, but only time will tell. But long-term wise, since 2019, we have been in an uptrend, so there's no reason for that to stop now. If we have a pullback to 290, that's perfectly healthy and fine, and if we continue, that's perfectly healthy for the stock as well. IWM is finally starting to push above this all-time high here, or this high that's blocking it from the all-time high at around 159.50. So be watching out for IWM to break above that later. QQQ has been making all-time highs for the past week. We're going to hopefully see that continue tomorrow and spur SPY to go higher. UVXY, this is the Volatility Index ETF. This is basically the inverse of the market. So SPY goes up, UVX goes down because volatility is decreasing. So what we're seeing here is this VIX, VIX is what the UVXY is based off of, is headed down. So if you can see here, we actually are on our way down from the moves we have. Every time we have an exaggerated move, we have a further drop back down. We had an exaggerated move, and now we drop back down. If SPY can't hold that 290 level, which means UVXY starts to get above the $35 price point, then we may be considering calls on that as well. AMD here, we're trying to see if it holds support at around 26. Facebook is bouncing at around 190, so we're hoping that we can get it up above the 198 level. Netflix is finally starting to hold 370 as a support. Hopefully we can break above and get up to around 385. Amazon has been trending up this past week, and we're going to see it continue, especially with a lot of tech earnings coming out tomorrow. Apple's earnings is tomorrow, so we'll be watching out for that as we are in an uptrend. We have this nice pullback consolidation. We'll be looking for a nice run up later. Microsoft here, we do have a gap to fill. We're getting a little wiki here, which is where we're having these dojis form back to back to back, showing that we're having a level of indecision here at around 130. So we'll be looking for this gap to fill eventually. Tesla here is starting to come up to retest this $243 point as a resistance point. When you break through a support, you come through, you retest, and then you fall back through. That's what we're looking at on Tesla. GE has earnings coming up tomorrow, I believe, as well, and we're actually coming up to fill this gap. So we'll be looking at $10 as our whole number resistance for tomorrow. If we can get above $10, then we're good. If we can't hold $10, then we'll be falling down. PayPal is continuing to make all-time highs at those whole dollar price points, 113, 114, 115, and continuing higher and higher and higher. Disney, we called, or at least I called in my pre-market notes to the premium group chat for a pullback today, a red day on Disney. It looks like that's what we got. It's been so overextended lately, and we finally got that pullback. Now that we got the pullback, we'll be looking for support to form at around 137.50 or 135 before we continue higher. QCOM here again is one of those other stocks like Disney that has been running as well based off news. So if you can see here, Qualcomm is actually coming up to retest higher. So we have this nice dip here. We're going to be seeing if we can retest this high here at 88.63. If we can get above there, then we'll continue higher. EA, Electronic Arts Inc. whatever that is. It has been requested from the group chat multiple times, so I thought I would include it. If you can see here, we have a solid resistance point here at around $92, and we're bouncing with an overhead resistance at around 100, so just watch out for that. MA being MasterCard, another stock that's requested, making all-time highs and continuing higher. This is a dividend stock, and we do have earnings coming up soon, 4:30, so tomorrow, right? Yes, tomorrow. Sorry, I'm bad with dates. So we're going to be looking at for to go tomorrow. It looks like we're a little overextended here, but we do have a lot of upside. If we can look here at previous times that we've had these earnings, it's been both good and bad. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. CVS here building that support. We can either see it start to break up higher, or we can start to see it break down on a downtrend. Levi here, don't really know what to expect much from them, but we do have an overhead resistance here at around $24. KO, another requested stock, is Coca-Cola. We can see here that Coca-Cola is filling this gap back from February, March, around there. And it looks like we're going to have an overhead resistance here at around $50, which is where the end of this top is. So we can eventually get up here to 50, then maybe sell off and whatever. So again, guys, looks like the market's uptrending. We have a lot of action tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe so you can get notified of these videos every single day.